So car week's over. We're back in Toronto we were back for 3 days, and now we're already heading back to the US to Connecticut for a dream ride for the castle shoot. So we're gonna see a ton of crazy hypercars, and yeah, let's go. And welcome to the castle. I think they already unloaded most cars. There's a Chiron left on that truck, but that's about it. So just to get everyone ready for what you're about to see here, this is the lineup of cars that had to get moved out of the driveway so the good cars can get in. So you have Flying Spur with the plate The Boss. Bring up the driveway, but Bentley GT. Is that a Chiron? That is a Chiron. Super Sports. Yeah, that's the type of stuff we're talking about. But let's keep moving. Brave. Cullinan and Bentayga all had to get moved out of the way so we can park actual good cars back there. Okay, so starting off is my favorite car actually, so that's a pretty good start. 599 S. Aperta, one of 80-ish, very debatable. I heard the number is more like 120, 130, but the pretty much convertible 599 GTO, pretty sick. So they're just starting to set up. We got a Chiron Pro Sport, Chiron Super Sports with the sky view, very cool. Original Veyron 16.4. Another Chiron Pro Sport. This we saw at Car Week pretty much all week long. Wire Roadster. Another one. BC, we saw this at Car Week as well, right behind Pro Sport the whole week. Another BC. Another Roadster. Wire Coupe, McLaren Sabre, Elva, LaFerrari, and a Gera XS. But then the cool thing about this LaFerrari is it has a blue carbon fiber tub, and if you look, all the carbon fiber on the car is blue. This thing is freaking awesome. McLaren 620R. Koenigseggs casual. McLaren Senna with a dog. Let's go. Venom F5. So the cars parking here, including the SVJ, including my car behind it, these are the cars that are not good enough to get into the back photo shoot right there. So let's see what the best car is that's gonna get parked outside of the photo shoot. That's it, Bertha back again. Calm. Heritage Edition 06 Ford GT, orange wheels, let's go. Very nice.
probably not used to it. No, I didn't like it. Ryan! Hey! You know where you're going. I don't need to.
So here are some of the cars that don't make it into the actual shoot. So 765 LTs, I think 2 of them, 620R, Superleggera, GT3 RS, SVJ Roadster, another SVJ Roadster, and the rest of the cars we saw already.
Really fucking cool.
So I thought this SVJ Roadster was a wrap because like
I don't know about the like chrome.
Like it looks like it's a wrap, but it is paint according to Zach Brell.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then is that a silver leather seat? I've never seen silver seats in my life. And Zach, what's the color called?
Viola Arena.
Okay. Yeah. Silverish, grayish seats with pink stitching. What the hell?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah. So Senna, but the dog in the Senna.
And his Instagram is @McLarenPop. @McLarenPop.
We had the Jesko, they took the roof off and put the front lift down. And then the Agera RS, we've seen this a million times. Heritage, GT, orange wheels is always the move. Saw the F5 at Car Week. The SA Aperta, A12 Comp. So here we can get like a proper view of the craziness. Rimac, Pure Sport, another Pure Sport, a Veyron 16.4, Super Sports, one blue wire roadster, 2, 3, another wire roadster, BC, another roadster, Coupe, A12 Comp, SA Aperta, Clarence Sabre, Elva, F5, LaFerrari, Koenigseggs, Agera RS, Jesko, 4GT, and a Senna. Okay, so while Zach Brell is getting his shots, there's nobody in the way, so I can actually show the cars with nobody, but I can show Zach Brell too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? But yeah.
Is this the vlog?
That is the vlog.
Wow.
Zach, what's your favorite car here?
Favorite car here? There's a Canadian GT4 out front.
There
it's
is
really
a Canadian
nice.
GT4,
It's
I
really
know.
nice.
Low
High
mileage. Low mileage.
High mileage. I looked at the odometer.
Lady driven, never in the rain.
Well, definitely lady driven. You're not wrong about that.
The other one was the little best. So pretty crazy to see that all the cars from Car Week got on a truck from Car Week, made it here in time for like 3-4 days later, whatever it is, and now they're all set up here. And man, it's actually really nice to see like a OG 16.4 Veyron. Interesting color in the interior, like a burgundy type interior. Yeah, very, very cool. Sick lineup, a lot of Paganis as always. Pretty nice. So yeah, so some cars aren't even getting seen, 48, 720. Then SVJ 63, nobody even came to look at it. But it's pretty sick spec. Blue carbon fiber everywhere. One of 63, obviously as you can see with the badge. Yellow, pretty cool. Carbon fiber roof. Then here, the OG, the SV. Pretty sick. And then I don't think even if I wanted to, I could leave. Actually. Never mind, I thought I'm blocked in. I guess I'm not even blocked in. Just go up, but yeah, Huracan Evo. First gen Gallardo, I actually really like these. I think they're aging so well. Aventador is pretty cool too. Is Gallardo gated or? Let's see. No E-gear, but still pretty cool. 4GT. Roadster's leaving, I guess heading towards the pole field. We'll see it in a bit. Along with the A12 comp. But we're still desensitized from car week, so we are just sitting here and chilling. So we have here two blue and orange 4GTs, but they're pretty different. So this is the Heritage, the Golf blue, and the orange. This is more of like the Ford Performance blue and the orange. This one has the orange interior though, which is really, really cool. Orange dash. These things are sick. But always like the old ones. Yeah, the Sabre, we saw this in car week quite a bit. One of 15 US only cars. But man, that's so classy, so nice. Says one of 80, but like really see one of like 120. Very, very cool. This is actually my favorite car. Then, you know, oh, what's this? Which wire is this? Oh, this is Pagani wire number 100. Literally lives next door here actually, so it's pretty funny. Oh, another blue carbon, just everything blue carbon. Then the blue carbon wire Roadster, kind of launch spec. This car I think is the same owner as the white wire BC Roadster that we saw at Car Week. Super Sport, very, very cool. I like the Super Sport. It's got the vents here. I think it's a little bit longer actually in the back. Another blue wire Roadster. Yeah, the Veyron we saw. Very cool, like a pearl white wire Roadster. This was a Car Week. The red BC. So the cool thing about this red BC and a few other BCs, there's not a lot of them, is the roof scoop right there. If you see, this one does not have a roof scoop, so it looks a lot more aggressive with it. Pretty cool interior on the Pure Sport, but the coolest thing about this one is the wheels. I don't know if these are like high-speed wheels or something, but pretty cool shape compared to the regular ones. The color is pretty nice on this, but man, the Super Sport just looks so long with the active aero. This thing's sick. Now this car has like a silver with a dark blue spec, which is like kind of the Bugatti launch spec that they do on a lot of their cars. But the cool thing is this one has the matching interior. Very cool. Yeah, just overall the lineup here just pretty strong. Some cars left already, but still, you don't see this every day. So this LaFerrari, I said, has a blue carbon tub, but there's a lot more cool stuff about this one. So driver's seat is Alcantara, very cool in blue as well. But if you look at the passenger seat, it's leather, also blue, matching color, but different material. You really don't ever see different material seats on any other car. But then if you look here, completely blue carbon everything. Blue carbon steering wheel, just, I've never seen so much blue carbon. The yellow speakers just completely match the outside of the car with the inside. Obviously one of $499. Very, very cool.
So far I've been to Imola, Spa.
That's it, Perta just left. And we're left with all the Paganis, the McLarens, the Bugattis, the LaFerraris, the Koenigseggs, and the 4GTs.
Widely underestimated. So I'm not sure.
Maybe a bit. Yeah. We are ready to go on the drive. F8 in front of us. Oh, LaFerrari just fucking ripped it out. Let's go. Whatever, fuck it. Okay, so we got directed here to park next to the silver P1. Definitely not a bad place to park, but then I'm sure you can see in the background right there. We're gonna go take a look at that. Okay, so AMR Pro, Aston Martin, Valkyrie. Honestly, I don't know much about these cars. Yeah, I don't know much about these cars. Obviously, AMG one competitor. I think this is the one that's not road legal, but fuck, this looks crazy aggressive. Like, insane aero. This thing is so low to the ground. It's actually really big. I think it's longer than the DBX over there, but these things are wild. Yeah, the back end of this is just crazy. Absolutely freaking insane. So we're at the event now. McLaren 620R here, STO 599 GTO. So there's gonna be some cars here that weren't at the castle shoot. So let's just walk, see what we find. So McLaren 675 LT, very clean low-key spec in the silver. No roof scoops, no louvers, just very low-key. If you know, you know. But now across from that we have Michael Fuchs's 3 Rolls-Royce Dawns. Crazy specs. Yellow on yellow. Look at this thing. It's freaking insane. Full yellow interior. Then next to that is the pink one with the white interior.
If you're new to Dream
This thing is crazy. Like,
instead
instead of carbon fiber or wood or whatever, it's just pink here. That's crazy.
there are 2 gigantic white tents.
This thing is sick. And then next to it is his blue one. This one has, I forgot what it's called, but like the covers of the back seats is almost like a 2-seater. Really nice blue, white and blue accent interior. Look at the floor, it's completely blue. Nobody does specs like Michael Fuchs. This thing is crazy. Here are the black and orange Elva. The Jesko that was at the castle shoot, so it's the Rimac. But yeah, ton of cars here. Should be a lot of other like really cool stuff just in between all these cars. We're gonna go find it. So the A12 comp and the wire roser from before. Wire roser has the roof off now. Pretty sick. Green SVJ 63. Kind of a Christmas spec, green on red. Very cool. Then obviously we saw this event that were driving with us the whole way here. The McLaren Elva that was at the house. Same with the F5. Well, let's go see these Ferraris over here. So, baller move, Ferrari SP1. You only get 1 seat. Next to that is the LaFerrari Aperta matching spec. Pretty cool. Then 599XX. Of course, if we have a LaFerrari Aperta, there's realistically gonna also be a LaFerrari Coupe. This is your typical kind of red spec. Nothing too special about this one. Next to that, SP2. Behind that, Pista Piloti, pretty cool. And finally, a yellow F12 TDF, very cool. Then old school Koenigseggs CCX. I love these things. You never see them. I feel like especially in North America, you only see like Agera RSs, stuff like that. Very nice to see an old Koenigsegg. And then McLaren Sabre. I feel like we saw this specific one at Car Week, but honestly, I don't remember. Next to that, obviously, is the Koenigsegg CC850. I got a ton of footage of that from Car Week, from the Quail video. If you guys did not see that video, please make sure to check it out because car's close here. There, I kind of got a lot more close-up interior, everything of this car, but super cool. There's a Veyron here that looks like it's the one that was at the castle shoot, but I just noticed something on this Veyron, which is not the same car, and I think I'm going to nerd out about it a little bit. Okay, so I'm not so sure if these are the comfort seats or what the deal is with these. I've seen pictures of these seats before on Veyrons, but I've personally never seen them in person. I thought they might be on the concept car or something, but this car has these seats that I've literally never seen another Bugatti have. This is so cool. And this interior, I think, actually matches the spec of this car a lot more than the one with the red interior did. But man, I have no idea what seats these are, but these are sick. Okay, so one thing I noticed, my GT4 I park right here next to the P1, but there's only one GT4 in this whole thing. I haven't seen another GT4 this whole weekend. So there's literally more McLaren Sabres that they only made 15 of than there are GT4s, which is pretty cool. But yeah, honestly, it is insanely hot here. We still have like an 8-hour drive back home. So we're gonna end it here. We're gonna go back home. Barely been home in the last 2 weeks of the car week and everything. Just wanna kinda get back, relax, And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, probably in a few days or something, and we'll have another video up.